Follow up and continue from where we left off, right? So we had in front of us n men and n women, and they asked us to match them to each other, and the condition for matching was also something that they had stated. So I'm just going to maybe give a quick recap. So there were n men, m1 to mn, and there were m women, M woman one to the nth woman. Each of the men and each of the women have given us their preferences of partners that they want us to match them with. So man one gives us a list of or an ordered list of n women from the other side that he wants us to match him with. And similarly, each woman gives us an ordered list of n men that she wants us to match her with. And it's up to us to create a matching, to match one person here with one person here. Nobody should be left behind. And we've already seen that there are factorial n, which is actually a lot. If you think about big, like this is a big number. So there are so many matchings that are possible. And among them, we are only interested in the so called stable matchings. So, what is a stable matching? So let's say we have made a matching. So a matching, capital M, could be something like this: man one matched with woman two, and so on. Maybe down here, the nth man matched with woman seven. This is a stable matching. Oh, sorry, this is a matching, and each of the n men is matched with exactly each one woman, and each of the n women are matched with some man. Now, what makes this matching unstable? It makes this matching unstable if we are able to find a man and a woman who would rather be matched with somebody else than the person we have actually matched them in this matching capital M. So let's see what that means. Let's say M1. M1 had gave us a preference list of women that he would rather have us match him. He said I would prefer woman 1 over woman 2, over woman 7, over woman 6, and so on. But we have matched this guy with woman 2. Okay, so what? Well, there is one more woman he would rather have us match him. Let's see. So let's see where woman 1 lies in our matching. Maybe we find that we have matched the sixth man to woman 1. Okay? But let's say if woman 1 is actually happy with the sixth man. We find that in her list of matchings, blah, 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 she has listed man 1 above man 6. So woman 1 would rather be matched with man 1 than be matched with man 6, the man we have actually matched her with. So this pair, man 1, woman 1, this pair is a cause of instability in our matching capital M. There might be other pairs, but even the existence of even one such pair makes this matching unstable. And conversely, if we are unable to find a single pair of instability, we say that the matching is stable. And that was the question. The question asks us, among all these n factorial matchings, can you please find a stable matching? And I hoped to impress upon whoever is listening that it's actually, to me at least, it does not seem like a trivial question. That given each of the preferences of the men and the women, is there even a stable matching possible? Does one always exist? And if so, then how do we find one? Okay, so it turns out that the answer is yes. One is always, at least one stable matching is always possible, and there is a way to find one. So let's see, let's go about finding a stable matching, or rather, we'll go about and create a stable matching. So we will proceed in rounds, rounds of proposals, so to say. So what we will do, on the one hand, we will have the men, the n men. What each man is going to do is they're going to go to the woman on the other side and simply going to ask them, hey, would you want to match with me? And they are going to do this in the order in which they have specified their preference. So let's say For example, if man 1 prefers woman 2 as his best choice, and woman 3, and so on, then in this case, man 1 first goes to woman 2. And what does a woman do when a man comes to him? Well, if a woman is not already matched with a man, then the woman just goes ahead and says, "Yes, I will match with you." So in this case, if man 1 goes to woman 2 and woman 2 is not matched with somebody else, then we say our strategy has matched man 1 and woman 2. Okay. What happens if woman 2 has not already matched? So I'm going to go ahead and rub this. So that case, the case when woman 2 is already matched with somebody, and man 1 still comes and asks woman 2, "Hey, do you want to match with me?" So what does woman 2 do? Woman 2 actually gets to look at her list of preferences. So maybe man 1 is the second man in her preference, and there's man 6 and man 7 somewhere below. But it so happens that before man 1, maybe man 6 had come to woman 2 when woman 2 was not matched and asked woman 2, "Will you match with me?" Well, because woman 2 was not matched, she said yes. So woman 2 was matched with man 6, and then came in man 1. Man 1 asks woman 2, "Would you want to match with me?" In this case, the woman gets to see her matching and sees that man 1 is actually better ranked than the person I'm currently matched with. So she dumps man 6 and she matches with man 1. So, in the case when a woman is already matched, she can dump her current partner and just match with whoever has come asking for her matching. So, in this case, if the woman is not free, we match the man 1 with woman 2 by removing man 6, and man 6 again goes back into this pool of unmatched men. So that's the first round. Man 1, a man looks at his preference list, goes to the woman in the decreasing order of preferences. So the most preferred woman. Maybe she rejects him. Maybe maybe it might so happen that man 1 was right at the bottom of the preference list of woman 2. In that case, she would just outright reject man 1. So man 1 would then go to the second or a woman in his preference list, which happens to be woman 3, and the same thing would continue. Once man 1 is done, he might be matched with somebody or he might just come back to the pool. Then man 2 would proceed. In the same manner, he would just go to the first preference, woman in his preference list, and so on. And woman, what she will do, any woman, when she gets an offer from a man, if she is unmatched so far, she will have no choice and just be matched with the man. But if she's already matched with someone, then she has the choice to look at who she is matched with and decide, oh, the new suitor is better preferred than the one I am currently matched with. So she will dump her current match and be matched with the new suitor. And that's how it goes on for each of the N men. So we do this, we keep on doing this until all the N men are matched. And that is the end. And that actually creates a stable matching. Do you believe me? I think you should not. And maybe later we'll look into why this actually does create a stable matching. Okay.